Hello.
Hi. Welcome back, you.
Yes.
How was your week?
It was good.
Yeah.
I'm going to say I'm still not a grandma.
Darn it.
I know.
Grandma. Aw.
Poor girl. She's still giant. She's now, I think, officially 4 or 5 days over her due date.
Ouch.
Yeah.
Has she slept at all?
Oh, God, I doubt it. Poor girl. I think she's going to be induced the 22nd if she doesn't do it naturally. So
Yeah.
I swear, next weekend when we record, I'll be a grandma.
Yay! Congratulations.
Yes, I'm so excited. So excited.
Yeah, I'm so excited for you.
Yeah.
Grandma.
How,
I wish you were my grandma.
Oh, thanks. How was your week?
It was busy.
Yeah.
It was good.
It was.
I worked
So,
a lot.
You did, and then on top of the new car you got last week,
Yeah.
that was a false alarm. You got a newer, better car.
I got a newer, better car.
Yay!
Yeah. It wasn't my mistake. They made a mistake.
Yep.
And then the bank didn't want to finance a car that had like so many miles on it. So
Yeah.
like the terms of the loan were that I would need a newer, less mileage car.
Yeah.
So I got the Jeep Renegade.
Yay!
Jeep Renegade. Oh my god. And push start.
It's so beautiful. Your favorite color.
It's my favorite
Like,
color.
And it's so you.
Listen. On the top where the cage is, there's a fucking bottle opener on that.
Shut up.
No, it really is there.
That's so cool.
Car is so mean. So
It's
I'm happy.
Gonna be great for camping and
Yes.
stuff. Yeah.
I can't wait. Try to keep me out of the woods.
Yeah,
It's gonna be
right?
crazy. This summer, woo! Oh,
It's
I'll never
on.
go home. Yeah. I'm just moving into the woods now.
Living in a van down by the river. No.
No, not by the river. Mosquitoes, yo.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Homeless people.
Homeless people.
Wolves. No, I don't know. Anyway, it's going to be a great summer. I cannot wait to
Yeah.
get out there and enjoy it when it stops fucking raining.
I know. And supposedly snowing next week.
Oh, yeah.
So we'll
I
see how that
forgot.
goes.
Well, snow, air quotes around snow.
Yeah.
'Cause this is...
I forgot I don't have to work tomorrow.
You don't have to work tomorrow?
I don't. We collectively made a
Fantastic.
decision to take the day off because it's President's Day.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Go Presidents.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So yeah.
Oh, shit. Maybe I get holiday pay.
Yeah. You might. It's a federal holiday.
Hi!
I know.
Yes, awesome. That's so cool.
That just dawned on me.
Can
So
we do
yeah.
self-care tomorrow?
I probably will.
Yeah. Yay.
Yes.
That's
Probably
cool.
try to get that girl
Yeah.
out walking and get that baby out.
Yeah, do some jumping jacks.
Yeah.
No, she'd hurt herself.
I know she went and got a
She'd break her
pedicure.
legs.
Right.
God.
Or her belly will just fall off.
I can't.
Your face.
Oh my god. I pictured it like dropping a watermelon.
Have you ever thought about being pregnant?
No, it grosses me out.
Yeah.
I can't do it.
It's not something you've ever wanted to do,
No.
huh?
Nope.
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 Yeah, I don't blame you. I hated being pregnant.
I hate kids. So like why the fuck would I be pregnant when I don't even like kids? I don't like boogers.
God.
I don't like spit.
Snot.
I don't like their stupid stories that they tell.
Dicky
Their
hands.
crayons and shit. I just, no.
No.
Not for me.
That's so funny.
I don't like
That is
kids.
so funny.
I didn't know that till I was a nanny for 3 kids.
You're like, I hate this job.
I hated it.
Worst job ever.
Do not recommend.
Okay.
Let's
That's so funny.
see how it goes. Keep me updated.
I will.
Yes, on your self-care and your grandma-ness.
Yes.
Okay.
So,
housekeeping. What else we got?
yeah.
going on? Gave some stickers out. We still got stickers.
We still have some to mail.
Yeah, we're getting right on the mailing.
Yeah. And I know, yeah.
Get right on that.
Hmm. I would love to hear from people after this episode. You get to go 1st,
Mhm.
but the article, well, it's not an article. I wrote it up on my own,
Mhm.
but I would like to hear some people's opinions on my topic. So,
Yeah, that'd be
well,
great.
yeah,
Yeah.
talk about that hopefully, and I can't
Hopefully
wait to
they'll
get
have
your
our
opinion.
Email address by this point. But
Yeah.
If not, we'll give it to you.
I mean, if not, it is whatever, ijdm@gmail.com.
Yes. Send it. Hit send. Okay.
So what do you got for us this week?
This week, okay, I just want to comment. Last week was a bit heavy.
It was, yep.
I'm sorry about that.
No,
went to
I
lengths
was too.
that I didn't I didn't realize it was going to go as deep as it went, but I'm glad that it did.
Yes.
Because it was like, when we were talking about the cycles of the relationship, it was like I was seeing myself go through some of my past relationships, and that's just kind of something I've stopped myself from processing.
Yeah.
So I'm just really glad that I got like some of it out that I didn't realize I needed to talk about, and you did too, and I'm just really glad we shared that.
Yes, the last 2 episodes were a little, not as funny as we normally are, a little bit longer.
They were serious.
But they were good.
Thank you.
And we'll get back to our funny lightheartedness.
Yeah, no more heavy stuff this week. I've got a great thing.
Okay, I'm excited. As usual.
I wanted to talk to you today about a person named Amanda Large. Well, her maiden name is Amanda Large from Ireland. Have you ever heard of the story of Amanda Large?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I'm curious.
Boy. Have I got a story for you?
Okay.
So she now goes by Amanda Teague Large, or Amanda Large Teague. Back to her maiden name, kind of, because she's not married anymore. But a lot of crazy stuff happens. So, okay. So, there's a woman named Amanda who's Irish, lives in Ireland, obviously. And she was dealing with, like, the sudden infant death syndrome death of her baby boy in 2010. It's absolutely devastating. I mean, I can't even imagine. Because I've never had a 10-month-old baby.
Right.
So this is coming from a Washington Post. She's actually done a lot of interviews with a lot of different magazines and news. She's been on the TV, news segments and things.
Okay.
Just going to give you some snippets of her life. Until that point where her baby died, she had considered herself agnostic. But, you know, dealing with that kind of grief and, like, just kind of left her wanting something more than just, like, not believing that he's anywhere.
Yes.
Right? So she started kind of experimenting with, like, spirituality and trying to find something that would help her process it.
Okay.
Right? And be okay with the fact that it happened, I guess. She felt compelled to figure out some kind of a belief. Agnostic wasn't working anymore.
Sure.
So she researched several religions in the wake of her son's death, but nothing seemed right. I feel it. It's like trying on shoes, right?
Yeah.
Except she found Wicca. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, sure. Wicca, it's a subset of paganism that teaches like a oneness with the divine, of which all living things are a part. She said she felt like her son had become like a shell of himself after he died, and Wicca's teaching that people's spirits leave their bodies when they die jived with how she kind of was already feeling.
Sure.
So she found something that like kind of sort of fit, like a good shoe, something that helped, right?
Right.
So she now identifies generally as like pagan, just as a general bubble, although she still feels drawn to some of the elements of Wicca.
Okay.
So her beliefs, they fall under the umbrella of what people refer to as New Age spirituality.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which I think a lot of people tend to lean that way.
Oh, yeah. Oh, for sure. And it tests the boundaries of what types of faith people in the Western cultures are willing to accept.
Okay.
Right? So it's just like people kind of pushing back against the Christian narrative, and you get New Age spirituality. It's a little bit more personal, a little more individual. You make your own rules.
Yes.
Right? That's the beauty of it. Though experts say that Amanda's story is an outlier and not really representative of most New Age spirituality, obviously. But the range of beliefs can include like reincarnation, astrology, gematria, the numbers, like reading the numerology, Ouija boards.
Sure.
Meditation even.
Yeah.
Right? Or whatever.
Yes.
Yeah. It's more common among Americans than it may seem.
Yeah.
In fact, 340,000 people identified as Wiccan in 2008. And in 1990, that number was like 8,000 people.
Oh,
right.
So
like,
it's,
it's
doubled.
And now we've got like all those little stores, the specialty shops.
Yes.
And everybody collects crystals and all
right.
cards and whatnot. Yeah. Although the Pew Research Center estimates Wiccans and pagans make up just 0.3% of the country. This is an American statistic, by the way.
Okay.
60% of the United States adults, including people who practice traditional faiths and those who are religiously unaffiliated, accept at least one belief that would be considered New Age.
Okay.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's talk about 2015. This is 5 years after little baby's death.
Okay.
And she's pagan, Wiccan now. And
sure.
Just exploring and kind of having a self journey.
Yeah.
Amanda Large was meditating one day. And this, she says, was the first time that she met the ghost of a 300-year-old Haitian pirate named Jack.
Oh, wow.
Wow, right?
Okay.
By the way, this isn't really relevant to the story, but by, like, her job, the thing that she does for money, she's a Captain Jack Sparrow impersonator.
Oh, okay.
That, like, it's kind of like she put that out there and then, like, met a
That's what,
Jack.
yeah, okay,
Yeah.
that's what came back
That's
to
what
her.
came back. Yeah.
Okay.
Cool. So she thought, her first thought was like, that's really rude for you to interrupt me. Like, I'm in church right now, you know? So she told him to leave.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
No thanks. I'm busy. So he left. All right. But he came up, like, another time. He came back, though.
Okay.
The third time that he visited, Amanda of Belfast decided that she was going to talk to him. That's cool.
Yeah.
Although she says she's never seen Jack's physical form. I mean, he's never, like, presented himself as, like,
an entity.
Looked. Yeah. He's never really presented himself at all. It's
right.
It's more of a feeling, presence than something she sees. But
yeah.
He describes himself as a black pirate with jet black hair who was executed for his crimes in the 1700s.
Oh, wow.
And he says he was accused of aiding the escape of slaves who were on a slave ship, who helped them escape and then was tried for treason and just murdered, right?
Okay.
He was criminal or what have you.
Right.
Air quotes. During his life, Jack never married. That's what he said to Amanda. But she says he's a powerful spirit. He can turn on stereos and turn lights on and off and, like, move things.
Nope, that would scare the shit out of me.
I know, right?
Nope.
I'm already, like...
I don't care if he's nice.
Yeah.
Please don't do that.
Yeah. Excuse me, I like the light on.
Mm-hmm. No thanks, Jack.
So, they continued contacting one another and kind of, like, became friends over 6 months. Okay, so this went on for a while, like, getting to know each other.
Yeah.
However they talk. I think in one television show, she said it's more like they can do it telepathically. Like, she can speak out loud if she wants to, but doesn't need to. So it wasn't like they were blah, 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 blah-ing.
They more in her head, yeah.
Communicating.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they do that for 6 months. And then she started to develop feelings for him.
Okay, I see where you're going. I'm like, what does this have to do with dating, Max? But now you're gonna tell me.
Have I got a story for you?
Oh, shit. I see where this is going.
So 6 months. They've got a little crush. Got a little crush on each other.
Okay.
Says after 6 months of continued contact with the ghost of the deceased freebooter, she developed feelings for him and the two made plans to officiate their love for each other by becoming a couple. Officially. They're like, okay, you're my boyfriend and you're my girlfriend. And
how do you introduce him to people?
You saw the photos.
Is that what those? Oh, wow. Oh, okay.
One day, Amanda says, he said to me, we can actually be together, you know.
Oh.
But I had never heard of an intimate relationship between a spirit and a human before.
Oh, my
And eventually, they did have a sexual relationship.
Have you ever seen the movie The Entity?
No.
Oh, shit.
No, but I know what succubuses are. So, like...
Well, there's I think it's Barbara Hershey. I could be wrong. But it's an old 80s movie. And it's supposedly based on a true story.
Okay.
And it's about a ghost that, like, comes in and rapes her constantly.
Okay, that's an incubus. That's terrifying.
Yes.
I'll watch it, though, because I love scary stuff like that.
Oh, I hate scary stuff like that. It's a pretty scary movie.
Holy shit. Okay, I'll look it up. The Entities.
Yeah, I think that's what it's called. Yeah.
Okay. Spooky. Well, I mean, for what it's worth, they both consented to this.
Okay. Okay.
Because they were dating.
Does she describe the sex that they had?
Yes.
Okay. I'm so excited.
At first, I was thinking, like, on a side note, that did they have to use things? So I'm thinking, like,
that's what I'm wondering.
A cisgender heterosexual relationship. So, like,
yeah,
are they using items,
right?
And I'm like, he can move items. He can, you know.
Oh,
so
yeah,
maybe, but that's not where we're going. I just was thinking about it. So, sexual attraction to spirits, known as spectrophilia,
it's a thing.
Has been a part of many folklore. It is a thing, yeah.
Okay.
It's very niche, also like a sci-fi.
Yeah.
Yeah. So some of the folklores that spectrophilia can be found is Arabic, Celtic, Greek, and Hindu.
Okay.
Right? Amanda explained that sex with a spirit is surprisingly similar to sex with a human.
Okay.
She added, it is well known that people often feel a spirit, like touch your hands or touch your face or move your hair or you feel a chill or whatever. The only difference with having a sexual relationship with a spirit is obviously that sense of touch goes a lot deeper.
Yeah.
And that's as far as she explained that. No more. So.
Okay. Oh. Dang it.
She describes their chemistry as, like, incredible. And she says that sex with Jack was the best sex that she ever had. She says, quote, "You can literally feel the physical act of what the spirit is doing to you, and the spirit can feel it too."
Okay.
Okay. I'm trying to imagine what that's
Me too.
like, and I can't.
No.
But okay. So it seems like their 300-year age difference
No big deal.
didn't really affect their relationship. They were happy. They're doing things that normal couples do.
God damn it, to think I was uncomfortable with like an 8-year age gap in my last date.
Right.
Yeah, no. Okay, that's nothing.
Yeah, you want a wise man.
Yeah. The shit he has seen
Oh my
and
God.
been through.
Seen it all. He's experienced.
Yeah.
So similar to most normal quote-unquote relationships, the couple act out when they're jealous. Aw. They
Okay.
have arguments about responsibility. Aw.
What?
They go away to Dublin on weekends for romantic getaways, and they engage in lovemaking. So, you know, sounds like a typical relationship.
Mm-hmm.
And that went on for a few months. I'm not sure exactly how long. But one day when they were out having a romantic getaway, Jack proposed.
Oh.
He proposed.
I want to see this proposal.
I know, right?
I really do.
I wish there was footage. But
Yeah. Wow.
She said yes. She said yes to the dress. Okay, in my notes I have record scratch. I've never actually heard a record scratch, but I think it sounds like a turkey.
Yeah.
So listen, do you want to know how many countries can recognize like a legal marriage between something living and a dead something?
0.
0.
Okay.
0.
I'm like,
Fucking
come
none.
on. Yeah.
None.
No.
Sort of.
Right.
Sort of. There aren't any countries that recognize legal marriage between a person and a spirit, so they did have to find some loopholes in order to be legally wed. Like,
Oh,
they were fucking
jeez.
serious about it. They
Wow.
had weddings and shit, right?
Okay.
So, she said that she and Jack had a 2-part wedding.
Okay.
The first ceremony was performed by a self-described Celtic shaman named Patrick Eamon Carberry, who she said was a legal wedding officiant in Northern Ireland. And then later, they had like a pagan ceremony, a very spiritual thing that drew from the Wiccan tradition
Okay.
and had more people in attendance to that one. So their first wedding was similar to just one at the registry office, just like getting your marriage license, in the sense that it was short, it was small, it was functional, whatever, just get the paperwork done.
Right.
In October 2017, so like pretty recently, they had their second wedding, which involved a more comprehensive group of family and friends to better celebrate their union.
Can you imagine if this was your sister or mother or just best friend? Like, hey, you want to be my maid of honor? I'm getting married because
You want to throw a stag party?
Jack the ghost and we're doing it
Yeah.
officially.
Listen, he's a pirate, okay?
Yeah.
So, speaking of that.
Okay.
Okay, I gotta tell you about the second one. So, Amanda Large, after marriage, is now referred to as Amanda Teague. Her husband's name is Jack Teague.
Okay.
Jack the pirate, Jack Teague.
Okay.
They were married in a second private ceremony on a boat in international waters off the coast of Ireland. Because the marriage would be legal there. Off, international
Okay.
waters. Yeah. That's where her close friends and family were in attendance. And she says they were primarily pretty supportive. Like, didn't hear much lip from them except that her mother and father, who were, like, Catholic as fuck. I think her mother attended one, like the one at the courthouse
Yeah,
or whatever. And
sure.
her father was like, no, didn't attend any.
Yeah.
But all of her other friends and siblings and everybody was, like, pretty supportive.
Okay.
And, yeah.
Okay.
Went along with it. So, and she also says, like, her wedding day, when they got married, like, on a boat, like,
Right.
it was the worst fucking day. She said every fucking thing that went wrong, like, could go wrong, went wrong. Like, it was really windy.
Yeah.
The boat was rocking. Like, a couple of her bridesmaids got
Seasick.
and fucking threw up on her wedding dress.
Oh
They
my
threw
God.
up on her wedding dress.
So I'm curious, quick question.
Mhm.
So she gets married in international waters
Mhm.
so that it's legal.
So that it's not illegal.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Once she goes back to shore, she's not legally married, right?
We'll get to that.
Okay, thank you.
Yes and no.
Okay.
loopholes. You
Okay.
Spent a lot of time figuring this out. Okay.
Wow.
Smart girl. So she hired a medium to go on the boat with them so that Jack could say, I do, through the medium.
Okay.
And he did.
Of course he did.
So that made their union like official on paper because they both said I do. Since Jack couldn't put on a ring in front of everyone, Amanda held a candle and then the ring was put onto the candle, which symbolized Jack.
Okay.
Which I thought was a bit contradictory because apparently he's a super powerful spirit that can turn on lights and stereos and stuff, but can't like put on a ring.
Right.
So I'm thinking maybe he was like nervous or embarrassed.
Yeah.
Or something. Or maybe the boat was rocking. I don't know.
Got seasick. He's a
be,
pirate.
Yeah,
he shouldn't.
Oh, you're right, huh? Yeah.
I mean, he
for
got...
whatever reason, he didn't put on the ring.
Stage fright.
Put it on
Sure.
They put it on a candle.
Okay.
So there's a name for what this is, by the way.
Okay.
Have you heard the term posthumous marriage?
Nope.
Posthumous marriage.
Mm-mm.
Also known as necrogamy.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. That's the term given to marriages in which one participating partner is dead. So it is a thing, kind of, but under different circumstances.
But I'm just sorry. I'm going to cut you.
Go ahead. Why is that a thing? Of all things, why is there that?
Okay, wait. You said, I can't.
Sorry.
I lost it. You said something. Okay, a dead person that is a participating person.
Yes.
How can you participate if you're dead?
Good question.
Okay.
I want to know that too.
Yes.
Can the dead give consent?
Right?
Like marry? Here's where posthumous marriage comes from.
Okay.
It's really uncommon in the West.
So no! What? Weird.
But it was more so a thing during like World War I and II and other wars. People who were like legally, not married, like maybe common law married or had planned to get married or were engaged. And then the soldier comes home in a coffin.
Yeah.
They were allowed then to do posthumous marriages.
That makes sense for like the benefits and whatnot of...
Or just because they fucking loved them and were sad that they died.
Right.
But also taxes.
But, well, and like, I mean, you get, somebody's so... Yeah. And to give the baby the last name or...
Yeah.
Or,
I could see it.
Other benefits, life insurance or other things. I could see the legal purpose for it.
Yes, yeah. There are functional reasons.
Yes.
So, actually, mostly French. It happened a lot in French men who died during war. But so that's why posthumous marriage is a thing, right?
Okay.
So because of that, because it was used for pretty much wartime.
Right.
Legally, marrying a spirit and marrying a dead person are not legally the same thing. They're different things.
Yep.
Okay. By law. And that's according to lawyers that were interviewed by Newsweek. Some jurisdictions outlaw marrying a deceased person, but there are 0 jurisdictions that outlaw marrying a ghost.
Okay.
Okay. So it's not really against any codes. It's just that it's not like recognized as a legal marriage.
Sure.
Right? In the traditional sense.
Yeah.
And the living participant would not receive, like, the material benefits of marriage.
Right.
Obviously. So since the 2016-17 ceremony... I'm sorry. So their one at the courthouse was in 2016.
Okay.
And the boat one was in 17.
Okay.
So the 2016 one, Teague says that she has written married on, like, documents, like taxes and all those things like that. And so far has never been questioned about their authenticity.
Right.
It's like, no one ever asks. I've got the marriage certificates. They never ask for more proof than that.
Well, and that's usually all you need.
Yeah.
Right.
Exactly.
Okay.
Is it somebody's job to look into that? Because I'm just going to...
I don't know.
It's somebody's job to make sure that you're actually married if you say that you're married.
Because that's what a marriage certificate is for.
Oh.
I mean, you don't have to, like, go to the DMV and produce your husband and be like, this is him with the marriage certificate. You just take your marriage certificate and they're like, oh, okay, you're married.
Can I present to you?
Yeah. My husband. Oh, I'm sorry. You can't see him? This is Jack. Jack, say hi.
Jack, she asked you a question. What's your birthday?
He wasn't looking at you. He didn't hear you. Sorry.
Sorry, is there an age limit?
He's over 300.
Can't get a driver's license? Come on. Okay. How long do you think this endured? Just give me a number. How long do you think this marriage was blissfully successful?
What? They're not married still? That's such a bummer. Did she get lonely? I'm going to say 2 years.
2 years. That's a good guess.
Okay.
Well, they were blissfully married for like 6-ish months. I think they were together for a couple of years.
Okay.
Like 4 or 5, I think, before the divorce
Oh,
was
okay.
finalized. Air quotes around divorce.
Sure.
So at the beginning of their marriage, she overlooked some red flags. Because remember when we talked about your brain on dopamine and
Are you sure it wasn't a pirate flag and not a red flag? I'm sorry.
There were some skull and crossbones.
Yes,
flags.
she overlooked those pirate flags.
Yes. Overlooked some because she was like so in love.
Weird.
Weird shit that was happening.
The fact that he was a spirit was
not
a flag.
No.
Okay.
It was not a pirate flag.
I just can't.
Okay.
I'm sorry. Okay.
First of all, her dog passed away.
Oh, no.
Oh, my God. His name was Toby, by the way.
Okay.
R.I.P. Toby.
Yep.
Sweet
R.I.P.
baby.
Toby. Go be with
And
Jack.
it wasn't sudden. He was like pretty sick. He was a sick bitty boy. And Amanda says that she knew that his passing was imminent, and she asked if Jack would keep him until it was my time, and then we could all be together.
Yeah.
Right? So then Jack and the
Did Jack
dog-
say no?
Jack said no.
What a dick.
Kind of.
Okay.
Kind of. So Toby wouldn't go to Jack because he was fucking afraid of him. Like, the dog did not like Jack at all, would not go near him.
Weird.
So Jack was kind of like, man, no, I'm not going to, right? In the end, he had to go to my deceased mother because Toby just did not want to be near my husband. That's so weird.
Yeah. I will say that is a red flag. If your dog doesn't like your partner,
Mm-hmm.
big red
Living
pirate
or
flag.
not. Yeah.
Yeah. No, they do.
Yeah. I can't.
I know.
Okay, I'm trying so hard to, like, be a reporter.
I know, me too.
You know?
Take it seriously. This poor girl.
Listen, it's not funny.
No, it's not.
They're married.
This is serious.
This is serious. Okay. Animals are quite intuitive about people, so that was one of the first pirate flags of hers. Additionally, 2 weeks after she married Jack, she started to get, like, pretty bad health problems. So, I mean, fortunately, like, you do your oaths and you have your husband, wife, or whomever in sickness and in health. So at least, like, she has somebody there to see her through these health problems. She suddenly started having really terrible ones up.
Yeah.
She said, after 2 weeks of marriage, I started to get recurrent perianal abscesses, and I was suffering from cirrhosis. Here is her recollection of her failing health during this time.
Okay.
And this lasted a while.
Okay.
So her health, like 4 or 5 months or so, she was battling one thing after another. I was getting abscesses recurring all the time after Jack and I would have sex. It was something that was in the back of my mind. I never had these before I was with Jack.
Weird. The fuck is Jack doing to her?
Right?
Yeah.
I don't know what perianal means, but I know what half of that word means.
Yeah.
So I'm just wondering if there might be other things going on.
I don't know.
She even cut off sex with him in order to see if that helped.
Wow. Did it?
Once I stopped having sexual contact with my husband, the abscesses started to improve. So it was something that he was doing. We don't know what. Yeah. But something. There's like a
maybe
correlation between
maybe like
Jack
a woman's body is just not designed to take like a ghost penis.
Could be maybe like their ectoplasm is poison to us.
Yeah, yes.
Who knows?
That could be it.
Give you perianal abscesses.
Fucking ectoplasm will do it to you every fucking time.
Do not swallow it.
You spit that shit straight out.
Oh my god, I'm kidding.
Sorry. Okay, keep going.
Okay, so she cut off the sex for 3 weeks. They made it 3 weeks without having sex together. And I'd say that was literally the best 3 weeks I'd had since we got married, she says.
Yeah, time to dump him.
One night, when Jack and I were, like, intimate after having taken a break, the very next day, the abscesses were back with a vengeance. So I started to get really concerned. It's the ectoplasm.
It is.
What else could it be?
It is.
Unless maybe Jack had, like, an STI.
Right.
You know what?
Well,
I think of that.
listen, he could have had crabs.
He could. So I started to get really concerned.
I would too.
In May of that year, Amanda was rushed to the hospital for surgery, like emergency surgery, after developing sepsis. She said, I almost died, and I was in the hospital for a week. I had to take my wedding ring off when I went into surgery. And that must have cut the energy link between us because I felt totally different after the operation.
Oh.
Weird. It's weird.
It's like the operation fixed her.
Yeah.
Weird.
It's like getting surgery made her better.
Yeah.
Weird.
Okay.
I reconnected with my own spiritual team, and I really saw a pattern about my health. I saw alarm bells. He had obviously been blocking communication between myself and my spiritual team. So now I could see very, very clearly he had been stealing my energy. I know the symptoms of possession, and part of that is ill health.
Oh. Jack. It wasn't love. He's fucking using her. Not for her money.
No.
For her body.
The booty.
For the, yeah. That pirate's booty.
Scoundrel.
Yeah. Arr.
So 4 or 5 months into the marriage, and also her failing health, she became completely convinced that her husband was responsible for these sudden illnesses.
Abso-fucking-lutely.
Abso-fucking-lutely.
Yeah.
Following the surgery, doctors warned Amanda that she might need a colostomy bag. It's like, although she felt like better, it didn't really fix the whole problem.
Right.
I think we're like still figuring out what the fuck was wrong and where it came from, right?
Right.
But the damage was so bad that she might need a colostomy bag.
Oh, that would suck.
A friend told Amanda that she could have been possessed by Jack, and maybe you should talk to him about it.
I would.
Just see.
That's a serious subject.
Absolutely. Talk to your husband.
Yes.
About your health.
And taking over your body.
Yeah. Exactly. I don't think that was in the marriage contract.
No.
You know? So you gotta,
no.
You should probably just talk about it, right?
100%.
So she did. She
Good girl.
confronted Jack about the energy theft. And here's what he said. He threatened to kill her.
I was going to say, I'm going to guess he lied and threatened.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because leaving is the most dangerous part. So he threatened to kill her. If she ever, tried to break off their marriage, he would fucking kill her.
Oh.
So now it's scary.
He can find her anywhere.
Yeah.
That's not a regular stalker.
No. No. Good luck fucking getting rid of a ghost, dude. He said that if I tried to have an exorcism to get rid of him, he was going to fucking kill me. Oh. It was terrifying, seeing a completely different side to the lovely spirit that I had seen before. But I knew in my heart that if I didn't get rid of him, my health was getting so bad that I was probably just going to die anyway. So, yeah. Maybe time for it.
Yeah. Yeah.
She said previously, I'd had an MRI in November which showed that my bowel was perforated, and that's something that doesn't heal without surgery. So then she gets the surgery. She cut ties with Jack anyway, and in December, she went through what's referred to as a soul extraction.
Oh.
Similar to an exorcism and performed by that same self-described shaman.
Okay.
In shamanic practice, a soul extraction or depossession can take various forms. Mary Rooker, who was interviewed for this article, shamanic practitioner in Tacoma Park, Maryland, said that a shaman might grab a ghost and force him to cross over out of the earthly realm. Or they might also try to bargain or try to convince them to leave.
Sure.
It's not worth it, Jack.
Right.
There's prettier ghosts over there or fucking whatever.
Yeah.
Bargain, just coax them out.
Sure.
Drive them.
Find someone else.
Yeah, exactly. So she had the exorcism, and fortunately, eventually, Jack did leave.
Oh, good.
Finally walked out one day.
He just got, tired.
Thank God. And then her health dramatically improved. In fact, miraculously, she was all the way healed.
Weird.
Wow.
Once
the power of modern medicine.
Yeah.
And shamanic rituals.
Get rid of that ectoplasm. Shit gets better.
The crabs went away?
Yeah. What? She's set.
Oh my God. She has written a book about her experiences.
Oh.
She wrote it into a book. She just share your story.
Yeah.
Share your truth, girl.
Yes.
And she has sworn off all spiritual work. She basically is fuck Wicca, fuck fuck all no more.
She just closed her mind to everything.
She concluded, I quit it all.
Yeah.
I am terrified. She memorialized her relationship in a book, which is called A New Attitude. And she also wrote later a fictional novel. It's called A Life You Will Remember, about a woman named Amanda who encounters Jack Sparrow, sleeping in Belfast's Victoria Square, who was transported from the past.
Okay.
So where is she now?
I would like to know.
I would like to know. Good news, she's alive.
Oh, good.
Yes, her
Oh,
bowel
good.
is no longer
Perforated. Okay.
So in October 2021, she revealed that she's moved on to a new man.
Sweet.
Do you want to guess if they're living or dead?
No. I'm going to let you tell me.
Living.
Yay!
Oh,
Thank
living.
God. I
Too
wanted to
bad.
guess living, but I was like, ooh, what if she really had a thing for those
I know.
ghosts?
Fuck, dude. She says, he's a real man who was very much alive, and he has vowed to never be romantically involved with the spirit ever again. Or she resolved to
Never do that
never
again. Yeah, bad experience.
Do not recommend.
No.
She says, a real relationship is much better. I will never get involved with the occult again. We probably will go public in a couple of months when everything settles down regarding the boyfriend.
Sure. Mm-hmm.
Because, at the time, she was like getting trolled on the internet.
Oh, I can imagine.
Her wedding was everywhere.
Yeah.
All over every news cycle. So she gets this real man with 2 legs walking man boyfriend.
And her 15 minutes of fame.
Mm-hmm. And is like, yeah, well, I'm not ready to talk about it yet.
Yeah.
But when I am, we will. Okay.
She was like that to talk about the ghost relationship, but let's keep the real one because, yeah.
Just in case they get married and divorced.
Yeah.
You never know.
Yes.
In case he has crowd. She said, it's been 12 years since I was in a relationship with a living person, so it's nice to be able to have another chance.
Yeah, good for her.
She made headlines again when she admitted that her relationship with the ghost of Jack was a publicity stunt. She fucking came out.
Fucking weird.
Yeah, unfortunate. For 15 minutes of fame.
Yeah, go
clarifying
figure.
Remarks on this, she insists that her relationship and her marriage were real, but the wedding itself was a publicity stunt. It's kind of like, well, I had to.
So Jack was real.
Jack was real.
And her marriage was real.
Yes.
But the wedding was fake.
Yeah, the wedding was for attention.
Yeah, weird.
Both of them.
Jack probably got pissed that she put him in the spotlight like that.
Yeah.
He didn't want his 15 minutes of fame.
Yeah, he's 300 years old. He probably fucking doesn't know what a camera is.
Yeah, and he's a pirate. Like, you need to be on the down low.
Exactly.
Not in the spotlight.
Yeah.
He got pissed.
People can't know your name if you're like, your trade is raping and pillaging. You know?
Correct.
They might find your treasure. It's a
Yeah.
liability.
Yes.
Yeah, I feel it. He probably was pissed.
Yeah.
She says, I have participated in sexual activity with a spirit. She's adamant about that.
Okay.
The sex was real. What I said before was that the wedding was a publicity stunt, but sexual relationships with spirits is quite common in paganism, just so you know. Many pagans have sex with spirits, but they don't marry them. So
Okay.
Everyone's doing it.
Sure.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So marrying the spirit was for publicity, but the wedding, the relationship, and the sex did happen.
Okay.
I swear.
Right.
It's like,
Yep, that makes sense. She would only lie about the one thing.
just the wedding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Despite her experience with the spirit, Amanda says that she now would not recommend to anyone. And she often warns people against delving into the occult when they contact her, which is all the fucking time. She gets emails.
I can imagine.
She's been all over TV with this, wrote 2 books.
Yeah.
This bitch gets mail.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I still get messages all the time from people asking for recommendations on spirituality, and I advise them to steer clear.
Mm-hmm.
Amanda says that her new boyfriend is well aware of her past and had been in a relationship with her 18 years ago.
Okay.
They're meeting back up.
Sure.
There's a weird, strange turn of events, right?
Okay.
She says the pair rekindled their romance after he reached out to her when she was being trolled online and had all this fucking ridiculous websites.
Yeah.
She was probably a meme.
He wanted to join in on her 15 minutes of fame.
Mm-hmm. So they started dating. The end.
I love that. That was good. That was so
I
good.
needed to pick me up after last week.
Oh my God.
Grace, dude. Listen. Amanda's not the only person who's done this, so.
Okay.
So there will be more.
It's a thing.
It's a thing.
Sweet.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Can't wait.
It's a lot to unpack.
That's a lot.
Oh, there was something I forgot to say.
Oh.
There have been critics of this. obviously.
Huh,
People
weird.
have criticized this whole thing. One of the theories that I've heard was like the loss of her son could have triggered almost like a
psychotic
break.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it could be
it was just too traumatic. Yeah.
I'm almost getting like a DID vibe from it. Like, so your mind will break up a memory of something traumatic and store it away somewhere, and that piece of the memory becomes its own, kind of grows into its own personality. Like, it could be that. I mean, she never has been diagnosed with a mental illness other than like the grief, but it was thrown out there that it, it could have been just the loss of her son was too much for her to handle. Right?
And rightfully so, I will say. I mean, when you have a child, like, you literally feel like you're taking your heart and just placing it on the outside of your body and letting it walk around, hoping nobody tramples it, hurts it. Yeah. So, I mean,
wiping its boogers, shit.
Yeah. I can see doing what you need to do in your head to, like, get over something like that, but that's just fucking out there.
It's out there. Yeah, and some people have had a hard time digesting that, like, she's obsessed with Jack Sparrow.
Right.
And she impersonates Jack Sparrow, and by some strange turn of events, she meets this pirate spirit named Jack.
Yeah.
Teague.
Right.
Also, some historians looked into this too.
I was going to ask you earlier, did she do any research to see if he was a real person?
She did. According to her, she did, and he was.
Okay.
That's how she, like, found out the story of him freeing the slaves from the ship.
Okay.
And getting executed.
Okay.
She's not a historian, though.
Right.
And, like, the historians were like, there is no record of a black man pirate from the 1700s
named Jack Teague. Yeah.
It's just not a thing. And Amanda's like, well, it's a fucking pirate. Like, who keeps records?
And it was 300 years ago.
Yeah.
Like.
Yeah. She's like, I believe my husband. So, say what you want.
He obviously doesn't lie.
Yes. So there's that. Like, nothing, it's never been confirmed in any way.
Right.
Nobody ever, like, challenged their marriage. I think it was so out there that like, oh, like, I'm married, here's my husband, and people would be like, okay.
Cool story, bro.
Sure, yeah, you can open a bank account. Whatever.
Yeah. Put anybody's name on it.
The photos for the Instagram are, one of them is her wedding.
Okay.
Yeah, where they're exchanging their vows.
Mm-hmm.
One of them is Jack and Amanda posing by a pirate flag.
Okay.
So they're, like, wedding photos.
Okay.
So enjoy that.
Yep, I'll be posting those here in a little bit.
Okay.
Okay, that was a good one. I love it. I like it. You want to take a quick break?
Yes, let's take a break. Tracee!
Hi!
Do you remember that one time when you're like, I want to start a podcast, but I don't know what to do?
Yeah? I was completely clueless.
Well, what did you do? How do you have a podcast?
We went to Buzzsprout!
Yeah, we did. We did. We used Buzzsprout, and it's been awesome. They have everything that you need to get started and tell you how to do everything.
Yeah.
So the best advice that they had was to start with gear that you already have in a quiet space.
We did.
Yeah.
We started with our phones.
Yeah.
And then they gave us advice on, like, what equipment that you could buy.
They put our show on all the major podcast platforms, too.
They walk you through every single step.
Got to start pretty much everything for free until we bought that really affordable airtime.
Less than one cup of coffee, pretty much.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, if you give up your coffee for one day each week, you've got a Buzzsprout account.
Exactly.
That gives you enough hours to upload and all the help you need.
And podcasting is way more fun than coffee drinking anyway.
If you're looking to start a podcast, log on to Buzzsprout, create an account. If you do a paid account after 2 months, they will send you a $20 Amazon gift card.
So you can put that back into your podcast. Another thing I really loved about working with Buzzsprout was we got a really awesome website out of it. Audio players that we use to put into other websites. Detailed analytics so we know how people are listening, what they're using, and how many. And tools to promote our episodes and more.
I feel like the team at Buzzsprout, they are passionate about helping people succeed.
So if you want to start a podcast, join over 100,000 podcasters already using Buzzsprout. If you want to follow the link in the show notes, that lets Buzzsprout know that we sent you, and you will get your $20 Amazon gift card if you sign up for the paid plan and support our show.
Do it.
Hi.
We're back. Okay.
What do you got for us this week?
This week, I have decided to talk about one of my biggest pet peeves, which is dating profiles and what not to do with them.
Okay.
I have said since I started on dating profiles, I need to make some kind of a tutorial, mainly for men.
Yeah.
And what
a checklist.
Yes. And so hopefully my goal with this episode is to get one man to please hear me out and follow my advice.
Okay.
Because I know I'm not speaking for all women or all people. But I feel like I've talked to enough people that I am speaking for the majority. Okay. So these are things not to put on your dating profiles. And
do not write this down.
Yes, take notes.
Or sucks.
Number 1, we get it if you like to fish.
Okay.
Like, I totally get it, but not every single one of your pictures has to have a fish in it.
Yeah, you holding a fish.
You catching a fish, like,
you
cool. Yes, like, cool. If that is your thing, if that's your jam, fish away. Put one picture of you holding a fish, but not every single one. I think it's awesome that you have a hobby or obsession, whatever it is. But, okay, so I get that there are gals and guys that love to fish.
Yes.
But there are also people that don't like to fish.
Or fish in general. They don't like
just
the creatures.
Right.
Yeah.
So listen, like, I would be more than happy to pack somebody an awesome lunch, kiss you on your way out the door to a fishing expedition, and tell you to enjoy your day. But I'm just saying, we all have hobbies.
I don't want to see it. Like,
but we don't need every single picture. Like, do you want to see 12 pictures of me putting a puzzle together? That's my equivalent of seeing pictures with fish.
That's your hobby.
Right. Or me sitting and reading. I mean, cool. You like to read. Cool. You do puzzles.
Like, we get it.
Yes. It's awesome. That's what you do in your spare time. But there's got to be other things that you fucking do too, right?
I have a clarifying comment.
Okay.
I love fishing.
I don't mind fishing.
I find it attractive when people show off their catches. I'm probably an outlier. Because what I get from it, though, is like when I catch a fish, in my last relationship, I had to clean the fish. Because person was too weirded out by guts and slime. That's fine. A lot of people are.
Yeah.
So when I see a dating profile picture of somebody holding like this giant fish, I know they're not afraid of the slime and the scales, and like they're gonna get it ready to eat.
Yes.
That also means
and
they're
it
probably
means
not afraid to smush spiders.
Right. Yeah. There's a healthy. It also means they have like a healthy hobby and they're out there doing something.
They're not out cheating.
Right.
They're just fishing.
Correct. But not 12 pictures of you and a different fucking fish.
Yeah.
I'm just putting that out there. My number 2 is putting old pictures on your profile.
Yeah, I'd have to agree.
So,
starting it off with a lie.
Here's the thing. It's great if you're a homecoming queen or the captain of the football team or a race car driver back in the day. But that's not who you are now.
Keywords back in the day.
Correct.
Yeah. Listen, I probably would not. If their picture was them being football star or cheerleader, I would think they were a teenager.
Yes.
Like,
yes.
No way
or you're living in the fucking past. Let it go. Cool. You were cool in high school. We get it.
We get it.
Who are you now?
Yeah.
Right?
I mean, if they were a football star, they're probably a cop now.
Yeah. I'm going to say you're correct. Okay. Or in the army or... Yeah. So basically, I want to know what you're up to now. If you're the sexy guy in high school, awesome. Good for you. But I want to know who I'm going on a date with today.
The adult one.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I don't give two shits what you look like back in the day or that you were good looking. What do you look like?
Yeah.
That's who I'm dating. So, great. Show me those old pictures like 6 months into our relationship. Show me who you were and what you're proud of, accomplishing.
Old yearbooks.
Yes.
Sure.
But save that for later in the relationship, not, your dating
Not your
profile. No. Here, this one's a huge pet peeve of mine, and I don't know why. Mostly men like to do this, but they love to take pictures from an angle where they're holding the camera like down in their lap and looking up their nose.
The chin photos.
Yes.
I know.
Or the sinus photos is what I call them.
Oh my
They'll be sitting in their car and like holding it down and then no.
Like selfie time, twinnies.
Yes. Yes. Nobody wants to see up your nose. I promise you.
Oh
like,
God.
cool. You have sinuses. Nobody wants to see them.
They're hairy.
It's gross. It just really, oh God.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I just can't with it. And get out of your car. That's the other thing. A lot of pictures in your car.
Mm-hmm.
Get out of your car and take a picture.
Take a picture of the car.
Take a picture of you in front of the car.
Sure. That's
right?
sexy, yeah.
They're like the most predictable profiles is there's that guy with a fish picture, and then he's in his car, and then he's got a phone in his lap and took a picture of his sinuses. Like those are the most common ones. But then we go into the other one is the gym pictures.
Okay.
Men love to post pictures of them not working out, sitting on a fucking bench or in the locker room,
just there,
showing off your muscles.
Yeah.
Cool. You work out.
We get it, bro.
That's awesome.
You drink muscle milk.
Yeah. Yes. I literally said, we get it. You work out. That's awesome. You're a health nut. But stop with the gym pics. It's so unoriginal, and it makes us think you spend all your time in the gym. It's great that you love to work out and stay healthy, and that's good for you. But we need to see you, but we don't need to see you sitting on a bench in front of a mirror, half sweaty and all puffed up. Leave it to our imaginations and let us figure out what's underneath those clothes.
Yeah. Okay.
Like, you don't have to have every, picture in the gym or with your shirt off. Like, leave a little tank top, muscle shirt, cool. Show off your muscles. It's okay to be proud of all that work that you've done.
Of course. Yeah, it's not easy.
No. But listen, every guy has a fucking gym picture. It's unoriginal.
I would think if you insist on putting a gym photo on your profile, have somebody else take the photo while you're doing the workout.
Yes.
Yeah?
No selfies. Yeah. Yes.
Like bench pressing. Or
right.
Whatever the fuck you do.
But those selfies of you just like flexing in the mirror.
Yeah.
I will swipe left every time. I don't care. It's like, oh, that's so annoying. It just grates on me.
Gym rat? Nope.
So I know you agree with me on this one, but dead animals.
Mm-mm. Unless it's a fish.
It's kind of like back to the fish picture. Like, awesome. You've got a hobby. You're an outdoorsman.
Yeah.
You like to hunt. Cool. But 10 pictures of you holding a dead deer can kind of come across as morbid.
Yeah, I'd have to agree. You get some sick pleasure.
Yes.
Like
you holding those
and
horns,
shit's dead
smiling. And like, I literally was like looking for profiles. And I took pictures of, or a snapshot of this one profile where every picture was a guy holding a different dead deer.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Cool. You like to hunt. Everybody has their own things that they like to do.
Yeah.
But we don't need to see a picture of everything you kill.
Exactly.
I'm just saying.
If I'm interested in the fact that you hunt, I'll ask for more information.
Correct. I'm not going to send you a picture of every spider I squished.
Yeah, that's fair.
Right?
That's
right?
Yeah.
You'd be like,
Very
what's
equal.
wrong with this girl? I'm just saying.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think it's just kind of gross. Number 7, fucking smile.
Yeah.
Again, I was going through profiles today, and there's just so many men, like, mean mugging the camera.
Meh. I'm tough.
Yeah, and, like, what is that?
I don't know.
Like, I don't...
You want to look friendly?
I don't know.
You want to look threatening?
Here's the thing. Smiling takes out the harsh edges of your face.
Oh.
And some of you need those harsh edges softened. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I do.
You can look scary or mean in a picture if you're just dead-eyeing the camera with a serious look.
Mm-hmm.
This can be a big mistake because you can come across as like you're being forced to be on this dating site.
Yeah.
Right?
I don't really want to be here.
Right.
Vibe.
Yeah. And I immediately am just like, that guy's an asshole.
Yeah.
I automatically, yeah. And again, I was like scrolling, and one gentleman, he's just like mean mugging every single, and I don't know if he thinks that's like a mysterious, sexy look, but he just looked fucking mean. He did.
Well, I must say, though, somebody who we'll call Schmalacy told me that they thought I didn't like them before I talked to them. Because I have a resting bitch face. Well, they didn't say the bitch face, but I do have a resting bitch face. Like,
you do.
You would think that I'm mad at you if I'm not engaged with you.
Correct.
Yeah.
But you're not going to put 10 pictures of you with your resting bitch face on your dating profile to...
I would if I didn't.
This is me. You don't like it? Fuck off.
Fuck you. Listen, I don't like you either. Next.
Yeah. That's kind of how it comes across. Like, why am I here? Fuck, this is stupid.
I'm so over this.
Yeah. Yeah. So, I mean, yes, we all can have resting bitch face.
Yeah.
Like, my sister's, the guy she's dating now, I literally told her, I was like, do not swipe on that guy. He looks so mean. Because he didn't smile in any of his pictures.
No fucking
and I was
way.
like, he looks so mean. But luckily, she didn't listen to me. She swiped right and met,
He's
you
the
know,
nicest fucking
super
person in the
nice.
world.
So, I mean,
Oh
I
my
get that we can
God.
misjudge people by photos, but we can easily misjudge them. If you're not smiling and you look like an asshole, I'm going to assume you're an
And
asshole.
he's got those nice teeth, too.
Right? And
He's a great smile.
those kind eyes when he's
His
smiling.
honest eyes.
Smiling can change the look in your eye.
Yes. When your eyes smile, too.
Yes.
Yeah.
It just makes you look
So
like a
smile
nicer
not just with your mouth,
person.
but also with your eyes.
Yes.
Smile with your whole face. Just to be
Yes. And it doesn't have to be every single picture.
At least one.
But yeah.
To offset the asshole.
Yes.
Face, right?
Come on, show us that there's a nice guy in there somewhere.
Yes.
This is one of my biggest pet peeves. Punctuation and grammar.
Ooh. I'm about to scream because, yes, I get it.
I get that it's not important to most people. I get that. And that's okay.
Mm-hmm.
Use a period.
Mm-hmm.
Just use one. Use a capital letter.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like, if you put a little effort into it, when you have no caps, no punctuation, and no sense of proper grammar, you come across as ignorant.
Yeah.
I think it's one of the most unattractive things I see in dating profiles. Like, just one big run-on sentence.
Yeah. Like, you didn't even fucking try.
That's exactly right.
No,
What do I even do with that? I don't know.
No idea.
Most people are looking for someone who has a little bit of intelligence and patience.
Mm-hmm.
And so you need to
Maybe
use
an
your
eye for detail.
patience. Yes. And you need to use your patience when filling out your profile.
Yeah.
You know, don't just throw a big giant run-on sentence out there and be like, okay, that's good. And not smile holding a fish. Worst fucking dating profile ever.
I'm going to make one.
I know, I think we should. We should. See how many fucking likes we get. Me, like, deadpan holding a fucking fish. You holding a horn. What? You don't like this?
It's like a dead cat.
Yeah.
Smiling. Dear God.
Oh, so I think if you don't have the time to at least properly spell and make sure you have capitals in your profile, that means you don't like to pay attention to detail.
Yep.
And sometimes it's all about the details.
And I bet their house is really messy.
That.
And I can deduce that.
Are they going to take the time to sing to the clitty?
I know.
If you don't have patience and pay attention to detail,
you might miss the clitty entirely.
100%. I mean, I know I'm taking it from a sentence to sex, but if you're that lazy in the beginning to even put a proper sentence together, how lazy are you going to be in the whole?
That doesn't bode well for future endeavor.
And literally, you just look ignorant. Yeah. It's such a pet peeve of mine. It doesn't have to be perfect, but again, capitals, periods. Commas where you need them.
Those are the texts that you're going to get too if you're texting.
Yes.
You're like, hey, how was your day, honey? And they're like, it was good.
Yeah. Yes. It's like like a robot wrote it. Yeah. Great. How was yours? Awesome.
I miss you.
Do you that spelling and that
Oh my
fucking
God.
serious face.
I mean, he might actually be a robot, so there's that.
Yes,
Yeah.
right. That might, okay, I'm not going to go there. Number 9, the aggressive profile. So this one, basically, for instance, somebody wrote, you won't be disappointed if you're after what matters most. Like if I swipe your way, he literally said, swipe right on me, and then you won't be disappointed.
Mm-hmm.
But only if you're after what matters most. Well, what matters most? Tell me. Tell me, Mike. What does that mean?
Fucking Mike.
Another one, or let's see, I probably won't this literally, I took this from a profile.
Okay.
I probably won't message first. I've done my fair share of taking my shot, so you take yours instead. So I said,
okay.
oh, okay, that translates into I won't be putting in any effort for this relationship.
To me, that translates into I love to lurk.
Yes.
I people watch.
Right. Yes, but, or to me, like, I get it if you've been hurt and you're just tired of putting the effort out there.
Yeah, sure.
Then don't put yourself on a dating profile because now you're making me feel like an asshole if I don't say hi first.
Do you remember that day when you said that, like, you had a job interview on a day when you were mad or went on a date when you were still hurt?
Yep.
I'm getting those vibes from that profile.
That's exactly.
Like, he just got jaded, and that's the wrong day to build a profile.
That's exactly right. Maybe wait until you're not bitter.
Yeah.
Because that's what it comes across as.
Yeah.
I'm bitter and
Still
hateful. Yes. And the last girls that fucked me.
Yeah.
Literally, a lot of profiles are like, I gave my last relationship everything. So I'm going to let you take the lead and blah, blah. And it's like, each relationship is different.
Yeah.
Don't judge me by what happened to you in the past.
Yeah.
And if you're going to bring that bitterness into this relationship, no, thank you.
Probably going to talk about it on the first date.
Yep. Yes, that's exactly right.
Start crying. You ordered water. My ex loved water too.
Oh, and she had ice in hers. What?
She loved ice.
Yep. Get over it. Wait and to move on.
Yeah.
So I also said, so basically it sounds like you're not going to put any effort into this relationship. If it works, it will be for all the work basically that you yourself put into that relationship and not this guy who said
like,
that.
Almost like you have to prove to them
yes.
it's worth their time at this
That's
point.
right.
Because they're so skeptical and jaded.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm not into fixing anybody.
Exactly.
So if you say, I did this reluctantly, because this happens too. So like they'll put in, I'm on this site reluctantly. It sounds more like you're the guy at a party who doesn't want to be there. When their profile says, if you are this or that, like if you're a vegan, don't swipe right. If you're a Democrat, fuck you and your liberals.
Bleeding heart
Or
liberals.
a lot of people. If you're a single mom, I'm not taking care of someone else's kids.
Oh, jeez.
They're like,
don't be a dick.
Yeah. So basically, I won't swipe on those guys. Doesn't matter how good looking they are, how nice anything in their profile says. When they're like, don't do this and don't do that, like, don't fucking boss me around.
Bitch, you got an attitude.
We haven't even met yet, and you're fucking bossing me around.
You're already annoyed at me. You're already in trouble.
Yeah. Nope. It's not a good start. Not a good start.
Not a good look.
Another one is when they don't put any pictures at all.
Okay, that's fishy. That's fishy.
That's weird. Mm-hmm. Or they just have like pictures of their house or their cars or their animals. Like, I'm not dating your car. I'm not into people for what they have.
That reminds me of those recaptchas. It's like,
yes.
catch all the ones that have a crosswalk.
Yes.
That's what that is. Probably robot counts.
Right?
Yeah.
I'm not a real person. Prove it. Well, here's a picture of my car, my house, my dog.
Here's a crosswalk. Here's a green light.
Yes. More like a red light. So I said, basically, we want to know what you look like, not what you own or have. It's great that you have a beautiful dog or a nice house or a big boat, but literally none of that matters if we have no idea like what we're working with,
right,
and what you look like or who you actually are, because sadly that is important, you
it's
know?
also a safety thing. If you're going to meet a stranger in public, you need to know who you're
meeting. That's right.
Yes.
Not everyone is into having a ton of things, for one thing.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of
it's a thing.
Yep.
It's a whole movement. Apparently.
Me.
Yeah.
A lot of profiles say, and I've noticed this lately, I own my own home, I have my own car, and I pay my own bills. And I'm like, cool story, bro. That's called adulting.
Mm-hmm. I'm like, yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Nobody gave me a fucking trophy.
No. And I'm not going to, I'm not putting out there single mom who pays her bills. That's what you do when you're a grown-up. And I also don't put a standard of success on owning a home.
Right.
Owning a nice car. That's cool if that's what your idea of success is.
Welcome to the 1%, bitch.
That's awesome for you. Yeah. But my idea of success is traveling. Yeah. Seeing new things. Mm-hmm. So everybody's idea of success is completely different.
Yeah. It's subjective.
And you just don't, it's not necessary to show all the shit you own. Because it just comes across not as bragging, but
materialistic.
Yeah, very materialistic. Mm-hmm. That's the word I'm looking for. Yes.
Somebody who owns a home, probably is not going to do the traveling that you want to do, though.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They're tied down to that fucking home.
Yes.
So when somebody's like, I own a home, what we don't talk about is they have a mortgage for 25 more years.
And all the work that you're putting all your time and effort into the home, which I think that's the American dream for, most people, or it's what we're fed to be the ideal American dream. Yeah. But that's not everybody's dream. And yes, it's okay to be proud of that, but that does not need to be in your bio. Right. That's just something that comes up in conversation. Yeah. So good on you for adulting well in life. Put something about you in your profile.
Yeah, I agree.
I'm just saying.
Maybe what you do for work.
Yes.
Depending on how you
because just because you own a home and a car, that doesn't describe who you are as a person. Mm-hmm. I guess it can. Now, I know it seems like I've laid down a lot of rules and no-nos, but I'm not saying don't post pictures of your animals or your car or your fish, but you need to add other pics too. Have a variety. Not all of them have to be pictures of you in the gym.
If you have a dog, definitely post the dog.
Oh, 100%.
Bitches love dogs.
Yep.
Yeah. Babies
and dogs. Yeah. But make sure it's somebody else's baby.
Yeah, like a nephew or something.
You can show pictures of different interests and more candid shots, not the selfies up the nose. Yeah. Or the selfie in your front seat of your car. Yeah. Don't leave your profile blank. If you don't put in a little effort into your profile, that comes across as lazy and tells me you won't put a lot of effort into our relationship once you have it. And then another one, this is a big thing that people do, pictures of their ex. Oh. Or with their ex. Mm-hmm. And then they scratch out the ex in the, I'm sorry, you didn't have time to take a new picture? We can see her arm draped around your shoulder. Just because you cropped her head out, there's still an unexplained hand there. Yeah. Yeah. You know what I mean? Cool, we get it. You think, yes. You think you looked good in that picture, so you just are lazy and using it and just either Photoshop them out, cut this. Yeah. Don't be lazy. And don't put a picture of your ex.
At least Photoshop the arm out.
If you're gonna, yes.
If you're gonna Photoshop,
yes.
Do a better
we all have pasts.
Oh yeah, we do.
But leave it in the past. I don't want to see a picture of you and your ex-girlfriend. I just don't.
I would maybe. She was really hot.
Yeah, because then you'll be like, hey, can I meet your girlfriend?
Yeah.
Your ex-girlfriend.
Who am I talking to? Oh, I was hoping for the girl.
Yeah, sorry.
Sorry.
Oh, that's not her profile. My bad.
Oh, who does the arm belong to?
Yes, beautiful hand.
She has honest-looking knuckles.
Yeah. Yeah. So, just because you look good in that picture doesn't mean you have to use it. Don't cut her out of it. Just take a new picture. Yeah. But yeah, not up your nose. Yeah. That would be fantastic. So those are basically the top 12 pet peeves I have of online dating profiles. I'm hoping that some men listen to this and get a clue.
Yeah, get a
Um,
clue.
I would love to hear from a male's perspective, like what are the things that they see on women's profiles that it's always like, kind of a little red flag for them. So if somebody wants to write in with like, these are my top 10, no-goes for girls, I'm sure.
I've got 3.
I know one of them is filters.
Yes, over filtering. That's
Yes.
number 1. Too many filters.
I did hear that from my best friend. It was like the bunny guys don't like those filters.
Yeah.
They don't want to see you as a
face.
dog. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
and some of them aren't as flattering as you would think that they are.
Mm-mm.
Sometimes, like, if you do, like, a stark look on a picture that was colorful, it makes you
Yes.
look like a totally different person.
Yes. Yep.
And that's fine, but it's not honest.
No.
Right? So maybe save that for later
Yep.
or something.
Yep.
Another one is too much makeup, but that's a personal bias. I mean, makeup is great, and it's fun, and people have a lot of fun doing it, and I
Yes.
love watching people do it. But I think
For everyday life.
for every day, maybe have makeup pictures and then also one with less.
Yeah.
Just to be fair.
What you really,
Yeah.
look
to be
like.
fair.
I mean, because makeup can do wonders.
Yeah.
I mean, it
absolutely.
really
You
does.
know about that.
Yeah, I do. I do. At 47, I'm a makeup slave. But I do, like, yes, there's times when it's not necessary. And
there's
there's
nothing wrong with it.
right. And it
much
can be
is too much,
fun. And
yeah.
I love playing in makeup.
Mhm.
Love it.
Yeah.
And there's days where I do put, like, I'm just like, I'm going to go all out with eyeliner and eyeshadow and this and that. But yeah, every day, like, you do
Yeah.
need a picture of what you look like on an every normal day-to-day basis.
Yeah, it's fair. And, like, I think it also tells somebody if you're only always made up. The person looking at your profile is like, okay, well, we're going to be pretty limited in the things we can do if they're worried about smudging their makeup. all the
Yes, or
time.
getting their hair wet.
Exactly.
Or, yeah.
Yeah.
Good one.
Thank you.
What was your other one?
Number 3, when you obstruct your face too much.
Yes.
Like, okay, so either obstruct your face too much or be in a group photo. It's like,
Those are both really good ones.
yeah, like sunglasses that are overly large are super cute, but you can't see who you are.
That
or
is
be
one
like,
one thing I do
Yeah.
notice. A lot of pictures men or girls take with sunglasses, every single picture.
mhm.
I don't know what
Yeah.
your eyes look like.
Yeah.
What are you
even have
hiding?
Eyes?
Yes.
I just need to
What
know.
are your lying eyes? Why are you hiding them?
Yeah.
You know?
Maybe they're not honest eyes.
Right.
I mean, who knows? Maybe they're laser
Right.
eyes.
And now I can say nowadays, a lot of people post pictures with their masks.
Yeah, that sucks.
I can say,
Yeah.
looking at somebody's bottom half of their face, if you meet somebody with a mask and then they take it down, sometimes I'm like, whoa, that's not what I was expecting.
Where's the rest of your chin?
Right? Or like, wow, that's a bigger mouth than I thought. Or
Is it under there?
it's so, yes, we all get it. We have to wear masks right now,
Yeah.
but don't put a mask picture on your dating profile.
I would, but as long as I have other regular
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just and that, for me, that would be a virtue signal. I'd show people I wear a mask.
Yes. That's
I
fair.
do my part.
That's
Yeah.
exactly right.
Yeah.
But that's not going to be your only
Mhm.
picture.
Mm-hmm. True.
Right. Yep.
So those are my bugaboos.
I like those.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Appreciate that. I love your topic.
Thank you. This was a good one today.
Yes.
I like it.
Yes. I really hope that some people get a fucking clue.
Yes.
I do.
And-
those are all reasonable too. More
And
than reasonable.
now you guys know that there's a way around marriage with a ghost.
Yes. International
There's,
waters.
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you
so,
just insist that you're married to a ghost, nobody's gonna fucking argue with you.
no.
Like in the DMV. Or
Right.
Yeah, they're
Yeah, they don't-
They're
you-
like, all right, lady.
You don't have to put his occupation ghost pirate. You know, you just leave it blank. He's
Yeah,
retired
that's
at 300 years. He deserves it.
Retired, that's good. I was gonna say mostly looting.
Yes.
Yeah, reading maps.
Yep. hmm Cartography.
Yeah. Yeah, cartography.
Sailing.
hmm
Yeah.
Yeah. Your husband sounds amazing. Where is he? Be polite.
Speak up. It was a good one.
Yes. So, do you want to do profiles?
Oh, yes. Yeah. You
I'm
want to go
excited.
first?
I will, yeah.
Okay. Yes.
Number 1. Let me ask you this. Have you ever had to give somebody bad news that you were, like, not looking forward to?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. it's
Yeah.
shitty. I
Yeah.
wish you could hire somebody to do that for you. Have I got
Yes.
a story for you?
Okay.
This ad is called Professional Bearer of Bad News. Basically, you would hire me to break bad news to people that you just don't have the balls to say yourself.
This is fucking genius.
Mm-hmm. You want to break up with your significant other? Hire me. And Ethel's dead? Hire me. Are you keeping the baby when your one-night stand wants you to have an abortion? Hire me. Did you place too many bets on the wrong horse and your bookie's after you because you haven't paid him? Handle that bullshit yourself. I'm not dying. Salary is negotiable.
I wonder if he would quit my job for me.
Oh my God.
Not that I want to quit my job.
No.
Oh, that was good.
Yeah, that's a pretty good way to make money.
That is.
There's
That's kind
always
of
bad news.
genius. Yeah.
Here's one. Remember, so we were talking recently about like your niece or whoever was selling Girl Scout cookies.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot to fucking put in an order. But someone else needs an order.
Okay.
This is called Need Girl Scout Cookies from a Grown-Up.
Oh.
I would like to buy 5 Thin Mints, 5 Tagalongs, 2 Trefoils, and 1 Lemon Chalet Creams. I'm not allowed within 300 yards of a minor, so I will have to buy cookies from an adult. I will meet you wherever necessary in the Louisville metro area.
Oh, I saw that one coming.
Oh, man.
Oh, wow.
I hope they get their cookies.
I mean...
Somebody told me you could put an order online now for delivery. Is that true?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Well, like my niece, you could order it online through her little, like whatever site, and then they deliver them.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
I probably missed it though, huh?
Yeah.
Oh,
They got
next year.
I'll ask, but I think so, yeah.
Okay. Remember, did I send you the photo of the lobster and the
Yep.
baby? Yeah, they're friends. The problem is that family needs to rehome the lobster.
Okay.
So this ad is called Need Home for Lobster.
Okay.
For baby. I'm looking for a new home for my lobster. Goose. Name is Goose.
That's so cute. We'll be posting this picture.
I love him dearly. However, it is time for him to have a new friend. He's great with kids. He's great with pets. I mean, my dog is a little nervous around him, but with some proper training, I'm sure your dog will love him just as much as I hope you will. He gets a little bit fussy if he's not taken for a walk.
This is a pretty big lobster we're talking about.
Fucking huge.
Yeah.
Oh my God. He mostly eats small fish, but he does like to eat an orange slice for after dinner as a dessert.
Oh, okay. Who knew that?
He hates Johnny Cash. He hates music by Johnny Cash. If you play Johnny Cash, he will destroy everything around him. $50 rehoming fee.
Oh my gosh. That's so funny. I wonder if it's true.
Oh my God.
I want to see a lobster.
Let's call him.
Yep.
I
I want to see him destroy everything.
When the man comes to town.
That's so fucking funny.
All right, I got one more.
Okay.
One more this week, and then I'm done.
Okay.
This one is called You Pantsed Me at Work by the Copier. Why? Male for woman, 34 years old. Location at our office job. I was at work standing by the copier, and no, I wasn't making a copy of my naked hiney. I was just waiting for some copies to finish, and the next thing I know, I feel you yanking down my pants and pushing me down. I've never spoken a word to you. And of course, I was at the copier by the air conditioning vent, so the cold air was blowing right onto me. And that humiliation plus the cold air resulted in significant shrinkage. So there I was, writhing and rolling around on the floor, embarrassed as hell. You and your friend just stood there laughing at me, and at one point you even knelt down and extended your arm all the way to point down there while you were laughing.
Oh.
Bitch. You were long gone by the time that I gained my composure and pulled my pants back up. Luckily, it was only the janitor that saw me. I'd be worried about him telling someone, but I don't think anyone else in the office speaks Spanish.
Mm-hmm.
But still, I spent the rest of the day wondering why you pantsed me. If it's because the diarrhea that everyone got from last Friday's potluck, that's not fair.
Oh.
I didn't cause that. I just brought the plasticware.
What?
But that's where I'm confused. Maybe you did it just to get my attention.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe you think I'm hot or intriguing, so you thought you better do more than just smile at me. So that's where I'm at. Either you like me or you hate me. Either way, you didn't have to pants me. I'll probably still go out with you, though, but I think it should be your treat. The end.
He's so nice and forgiving, though.
Yeah.
I mean...
Sounds like first grade all over again.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm so
Do you
cute
like me?
because I like you.
Yeah.
I'm
No.
so
Do you
cute
like
because
me?
I like you.
Yeah. No. I'm going to do a couple because they're really short and sweet. I'm assuming, yeah, this is OK Cupid. I guess I shouldn't assume because it says OK Cupid.
Okay.
I don't know if I'm on this dating site, but it does this thing where it's like 10% match, 14% friend, 60% enemy. So it tells you like you're common. So this gentleman, and then they ask you questions and you put your answer. So the question is, I'm really good at, and then you answer. And his answer was rubbering your clit with my tornado tongue. Isn't he sexy?
The love machine? Oh my god.
It's so gross.
Rubbering. Okay.
And he says, I think he meant rubbing, but it says rubbering your clit with my tornado tongue.
I'm going to just take a wild guess he doesn't understand how clits work.
No.
First of all.
No.
Was there any punctuation?
No. No capitals. No.
No, strike. That's a strikeout.
Mm-hmm.
Struck out.
I just can't with some of these. So this gentleman is also on OkCupid, and his self-summary, short to the point. Master in the BDSM lifestyle for over 15 years.
Wow.
Constantly seeking bi females that desire to become slaves, sluts, and or whores.
Oh.
You sexy motherfucker. No. He looks like he's going to hurt me in the basement and not BDSM.
He's going to like store you
yes.
down there forever.
In the freezer.
Or he's a weird porn director.
Mm-hmm.
Probably the first one though. He looks like a fucking kidnapper.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
How do you think he masters it? He just kidnaps people. That's how you master it.
That's exactly right.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I'm sick.
Now
sick to my stomach.
Okay. This guy, the profile's not that funny until you see the pictures. Because, again, with the smiling, this gentleman did not smile in not one picture.
Okay.
And this is what his profile says. I'm just a happy person looking for another happy person.
Aww.
Does he look Does he look happy?
It's like he's trying to frown.
I know! Doesn't he look angry as all get out?
Even his eyes are they're glaring at you.
Yes! He looks mad. I'm just a happy person looking for... Are you?
Okay.
Oh, if that's your happy. Oh. Okay, and so now I have to read the last one. I know this is more than I normally do, but this one I really liked because, the picture, I'll post these. So this gentleman, Richard, 57, handsome older dude, kind of husky. I love the sweater. Says, hospice travel nurse. I'm a traveler on the road a lot, 13 plus weeks at a time. I am in a committed non-monogamous marriage. I am looking for an open-minded woman to spend time with. Strictly a casual friends with benefit arrangement. Friends first. And then okay, but wait.
Okay.
He's Santa!
Santa Claus! Oh my god!
Who fucking knew Santa was in an open fucking relationship?
I mean, it makes sense. Fuck.
He travels a lot.
13 weeks out of the year. Holy shit.
Whoa.
So Mrs. Claus gets... okay.
I just can't.
That must mean that Mrs. Claus has a profile too.
Oh, I'm assuming.
Someone's gotta keep her company.
I would love to see hers.
Yeah.
And I thought, oh, well, that's interesting. But then I saw him as Santa Claus and I was like,
Santa.
Wow. I'm kind of bummed that Santa doesn't have a rock solid marriage.
Yeah.
Like I thought.
I mean, it could be rock solid.
It could be. But I feel like you don't need to bring other people into your marriage when it's...
Yeah.
But to each their own.
Yeah.
To each their own. I just personally don't want to share.
Maybe Mrs. Claus doesn't know.
Then there's that.
I'm going to send her a letter.
Yep. I think we should tell her.
Yeah. Someone's got to tell
So we'll be posting all of those. I thought those were kind of fun. I mean, and some of them, they're not that funny until you see the pictures. But
the pictures make everything.
Yeah, so we'll post those. But, okay, now self-care.
Self-care! Yeah, so I got a new car.
Yes! Again.
Again. Another one. So I'm so cool. I spent Friday and Saturday with my love, and we had a great time. And
that's awesome.
We did pizza night.
Oh, nice.
So I can just make pizza dough. Like, it's not even a thing. No big deal.
Yeah, it's kind of fun, isn't it?
It's so fun.
Yeah,
so
my ex-husband did that.
We built our own pizzas and had a great time, and then we watched that movie, I Want You Back, with the new Charlie Day movie.
Oh, okay. Was it good?
Oh, my God.
I've watched a couple good movies. I
mean, it's great because I fucking love Charlie Day.
I do, too.
And romantic comedies are growing on me. I would say it's predictable as fuck.
Yeah.
But I just love Charlie Day, so it's great.
Most of them are pretty predictable.
Yeah.
I watched...
the plot twist is like, they foreshadowed it a bajillion times.
Right. Yeah, I watched J-Lo's new Marry Me. And, I mean, it was cute. I felt like there was no chemistry between her and Owen Wilson, and it was predictable as fuck.
Yeah.
But it was a cute 2 hour.
Spend 2 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's always my self-care is movies or binge watching something.
Yeah.
I just love it.
Ozark. I finished Ozark. Have you watched
Did
that?
you? I watched the first 2 seasons, but I haven't finished it.
Boy.
Yeah.
There's one more thing for self-care that I haven't done yet, but Wednesday, there's a new season of a show I'm obsessed with called Snowfall. It's on Hulu. Oh. Have you seen it?
I have not.
Oh my fucking God. Did you like Breaking Bad?
Yeah.
Okay.
How have you not watched Sons of Anarchy if you like all these shows? Like, it's very similar. You should give it a try.
I'll give it a try.
It's very similar.
8 seasons or some shit? No.
7.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'll give it a try.
Yeah.
Snowfall is a show. It's set in like the 60s and 70s, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And it's the story of like how the CIA was smuggling money to South America whenever they were having a civil war.
Mm-hmm.
They were making money by smuggling cocaine into the United States.
Right.
So that's like the context of what the show is about.
Okay.
But it's from the point of view of this teenager kid who like lives in the bottoms who starts selling crack.
Okay.
To just get ahead and basically just take care of their neighborhood.
Right.
And it's a whole thing. He becomes a drug kingpin at like 16 and it's fucking crazy.
Wait, is this based on a true story? Because this sounds like White Boy Rick, kinda.
I have seen White Boy Rick. It's not quite like that.
I just watched a documentary about him the other day. Okay.
White Boy Rick is like Chicago.
Yeah, something. Yeah, but it's very similar. It sounds like, well, I'll have to give it a try. That sounds good.
It's good. I mean, it gets fucking crazy.
Yeah.
And it's kind of a coming of age story,
mm-hmm.
but also meets Breaking Bad. But
right.
Like a newer, more fun, interesting Breaking Bad.
Right.
And new season on Wednesday. So that'll be season 5, I think.
Okay. Yeah. I will tell you, I liked Sons of Anarchy because it's got a bunch of, cute boys and it's pretty good. The plot, it's a well done show for what it's about. Yeah. And so most people are like, I don't want to watch some stupid dumb biker show, but it's good, like Breaking Bad and all those other ones. Okay. But there is a scene in it, and just thinking about it makes me want to cry.
No.
There's one of the guys in the show, his name is Tig. He is like kind of like the twisted, sexual, like weird guy. He's funny. He's like scared of dolls. Well, then I don't know if you know who Walton Goggins is. No. Walton Goggins. He is. Did you ever watch the show Justified?
No.
Okay. Anyway, he's this great actor. He's amazing. So they bring him in. I think it's like the 3rd season, and he plays this cross-dressing.
Yay!
Like the cross-dresser. He like helps them set up this mayor guy, right? Okay. Well, everybody loved the character so much that they like begged for them to bring this character back. And I'm gonna kind of spoil it a little bit for you, but it's one of my absolute most favorite scenes in TV of all time. And Tig and this character fall in love.
Oh.
And when Tig like announces his love to her, like you can't not cry. You can't not cry. He like at the end, he's like, baby, you go put on your prettiest dress. I'm going to take you out tonight. And I'm just like, I want someone to love me. Like, he's like, basically, we're both freaks and we belong together. Like, you have to watch it. One of the best scenes ever filmed in television.
Okay. You got me.
I want to say that one's in like the 6th season.
Okay.
So it's you got to wait for it, but it's worth it. It's so worth it.
I'm dying.
Yeah.
I want to watch it.
Yeah.
Now. Oh my god.
So I'll watch your show if you watch mine. Okay. Sorry, you guys. We went on a rant there.
Yeah, so much self-care. I feel very well cared for. How
yes.
about you? Self-care.
Same. I have just been kind of hovering over my daughter, waiting for her to have this baby. I swear I'm going to be a grandma next episode. So I've been trying to focus more on her self-care, I guess, making sure she's doing okay. And then I, as usual, took Saturday off. I usually try to work, but I was lazy yesterday. I said, fuck it.
Fuck it.
And I binge watched some TV and I worked on our episode.
Yay.
And yeah, I just had a really good day in the sunshine. It was nice.
It was nice. It was a nice day.
It was, yes.
Oh shit, can I do a shout out?
Yes, please.
LeBeau, I love you. You're my bestest friend in the whole wide world. I forgot that I also hung out with my best friend yesterday.
Oh.
And I haven't seen LeBeau in so fucking long. And they're my super best friend in the whole wide world. And their dog was a Chihuahua. Her name is Lucy. And she and my dog are best friends.
Oh.
So
that's
we used to be
awesome.
neighbors, kind of. And like we'd walk our dogs together.
Yeah.
And then I moved away.
But you guys still
LeBeau.
stay in contact?
Fabulous as fuck. And you're
That's
the best.
fantastic.
Yay.
I will do one shout out. I'm just going to say hi, Taylor. Thank you for finally listening to our show. I appreciate it. And thank you so much for the amazing review.
Yeah, I love you, dumpy cunt.
Yes, you dumpy cunt, you.
Dumpy cunt.
Did you love that hashtag?
Yeah.
Oh, Tay, I just love you.
Tay.
My little adopted son.
Aw.
So yeah, that's it, you guys. We tried not to do too long of an episode.
Yeah, we did better.
Yeah.
We're getting there.
Yeah. So remember, you can find us on Instagram at whateverijdm.
You can find us on Twitter at whateverijdm.
We would love if you would go to our Patreon and even do a small Patreon package. And you could do that at patreon.com/whateverijdm.
Speaking of that, we have tiers starting at just $2 a month.
That's right.
Stickers and some awesome shout outs. And of course, our undying love.
Absolutely.
But if you're on Buzzsprout, you can find us at https://whateverijdmpodcast.buzzsprout.com.
And please write us some of your stories or your favorite shows that you watch. Any kind of anything. Just say hi, you guys. We want to know that you're out there and listening. And we'd love
from wherever you're from.
We'd love to respond and tell you how much we appreciate you.
Yeah.
So write us anything you want to at whateverijdm@gmail.com.
And remember to care for yourself. And it's okay if your relationship doesn't work out. I know it hurts, but it's fine. Sometimes you just want to throw your fucking hands up and say, whatever.
I'll
just
date
myself.
self.
Yay!